and we have about, just roughly counted, 20 people, I would say. I'm Alicia, and I'm editing today's show.
I'm Jessica, and I'm from Sydney, Australia.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Olivier from Brussels, Belgium.
Great.
Hi, I'm Yoko from Geneva, Switzerland.
I am Mark from France, through Irish and British parents, so I'm a typical Canadian.
So as you see, we've got an amazing turnout.
Fantastic range. I'm Mark from Essex, by the way, and this is...
I'm Lisa from London.
Krupa and the gang yesterday asked a lot of the delegates to write on a piece of paper and tell us some of the ideas that they wanted to discuss. And we had lots and lots of things come in, but we've had to narrow it down to 4 for now. And the 4 I'm going to just put out is one that Cindy from Houston gave us. She wanted to discuss about expat communities. So the question that was sought from that was, what do you owe your country of origin? We've got another one from Urban from Burkina Faso. He wanted to discuss Niger famine and floods in Burkina Faso, and the question is, do we care about some disasters more than others?
A question, we've asked that exact question on the programme, as you know.
Yes, we asked that question about a week ago. Another one is from Laura from Argentina, who has asked how useful are conferences like Civicus? And the 4th one is from Osman, and do you want to tell us what your...
Yeah, my issue is on youth and road safety and making special emphasis on using of mobile phones while driving.
And the question was that you came up with that one was, should talking on cell phones, including hand-frees, be banned while driving? So that's what we've got from here. Mark, do you want to sort of tell us what you've seen? You were telling me that the biggest story that you've seen around is Al-Magrahi. Do you want to sort of tell us a bit more about that?
Al-Magrahi is sort of everywhere, and as you know, we did a blog post about it. He was, quote, sent home to die, and he got a huge reception when he arrived back in Libya, and he's obviously survived for a year and has shown no signs of dying at the moment.
And I think compassion is an important human characteristic if it's applied in the right manner.
Do you think criminals should have that same compassion?
I think that compassion and letting out of jail are 2 very different categories.
I would like to see a bigger discussion come out of this about what is the role of our correction system. This sounds like it's purely punish people. I don't know if that's what I want my correction system to be. I think it should be a rehabilitation thing.
So you cannot have people that committed crimes against humanity that I would describe as, and at the same time you come in and give us a reason of compassion. How many of them? Maybe we are setting precedents that we give him chance to other people to commit the similar crime and they will still go free.
There's no sliding scale, and if you're a mass murderer, then I'm sorry, but no compassion there.
So are you saying that you have 0 compassion
For someone who committed a crime. They committed a crime and that's it.
But you're saying for big crimes is what I think I'm hearing.
No, but somebody...
Any crime, do you believe?
The severity of the crime
of
how much compassion you receive.
To say that because you have committed a mass murder, you are no longer human, I think is sick.
It's only a business deal and political deal between UK, Scotland and Libya because they wanted to open the market.
Any one of us can say if we want to, some people might not want to, but we can say, we sort of forgive you, but does that really give us the right to say, well, all those people that died, they forgive you too, therefore we're letting you come back?
Okay, what was the next one you wanted to discuss there?
Well, you've already sort of said that about the mobile phones, that there isn't really a peg, so we don't know if people are talking about this. Should mobile phones and hand-free phones be banned? And the other one was the one we already discussed about a week ago on the programme is, do we care about some disasters more than others? Which is a ground we have been discussing quite a lot for the last few weeks in particular.
We also discussed it quite extensively in last night's programme as well.
Do you guys think there's anything else we should be talking about news-wise? Climate change? Climate change. Why do you think that?
Or ever talked about?
No. I mean, it's always talked about, but why do you feel you would want to talk about it?
It was quite a big part of this conference. And it's quite an important topic, and it's like a youth conference, so we should be talking about.
Well, just for what it's worth, one of the difficulties we've had discussing climate change, which obviously we have done on many occasions vicious.
And I'm being a little inflammatory here, but don't mind me. What I was going to say is why, given what youth know today, and youth have incredible access to a lot of information about many different things. So, for example, just one thing. There's different statistics that are thrown around, but let's say 1 pound of beef is roughly 15, 16 pounds of grain and whatever, 5,000 gallons of water. So given that the youth of today know that, and that we know that, for example, the level of, or the standard of living that we enjoy is not sustainable worldwide, why is there not more of a movement amongst youth to have our actions reflect our principles and our knowledge? So the question that could be, maybe a little inflammatory, but for example, why is everyone not vegetarian?
It's a really strong one. If you think that will get people going there, it's a strong one. There's no earthly reason why we can't revisit stories.
Well, yeah. Maybe somebody can help me. We've got 20 people here. Like, does anyone have any ideas?
I think it's just because it's quite overwhelming and you feel like they're a minority and they can't really solve this by themselves. So you need some.
For me, it's also a matter of immediate good and greater good. We all human beings, if we are all like healthy, weight well, educated, going to yoga every morning, that's the life I would like to live, but that's not what I live because my immediate pleasure often is in the way of my greater expectations.
I think it is consumerism we seem to be really honing in on, right? On what you buy, what you eat.
And that's one of the biggest ways we can affect the world, so it makes sense.
It's something very immediate and that's often where the money is spent.
It's about the choices that we make. Like if we can centre it on our choices versus pleasure or something.
But this is all.
Isn't it something like not stopping the young people of the world engaging with the big issues of the day?
So, Mark, we've got 3 on the table, haven't we? We've got what is stopping young people from engaging with global challenges. We have the question regarding the criminal. Waive a right to compassion for criminals.
Waive their right to compassion.
My right to compassion. And do you owe anything to your country of birth? So those are the 3 we've got on the table. I think we have to narrow it down to 2.
If you don't want this topic, put up your hand.
Yeah.
Okay, go
you
again.
don't want the topic, so I'll go again. Do you owe anything to your country of birth?
So elimination 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do you waive the right to compassion if you commit a crime?
Are we voting?
Yeah.
Anybody want to eliminate? Get rid of it? Doesn't want it?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh dear. And what's stopping young people engaging with the global challenges?
I have to.
Only 3 eliminations.
1, 2, 3.
So, in this complicated system that I've invented, we have, in number 1...
We haven't done London, though.
Oh yeah, London, guys.
Oh, do we have a vote as well?
Yeah, still transferable to London as well.
Can we have the vote of the London jury?
Well, I've got to be honest, I'm going to try and represent the wider won't have you say community. McGrahy is the story, and my feeling would be one of the 2 should be compassion for criminals.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really mind. I don't really know. So obviously, it's up to you to which other 2 you do. But I want to try and represent more than.
I think we'd go with compassion to criminals and what's stopping young people from engaging with the global challenges. 1 hour.
Yeah.
Cool, brilliant. Thanks, guys. And we'll be in touch.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good job, guys. Well done. So now you have an idea of what will happen actually during the program as well.